What's going on, guys? Welcome to the penultimate episode of Hashtag GSM4GM here in WWE 2K24 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well. Season 3, episode 99 here today. The final SmackDown before WrestleMania 2006. We're going to breeze right through this so we can get to WrestleMania coming up this weekend here on the channel. And then, so we can get to WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode gameplay, which I'm looking forward to. Might try to go live with that here on the channel. We'll test run with it. We did a test run over the weekend of 2K25. We'll get into that a little bit. But anyway, let's get into the show. Seth Rollins and Shawn Michaels, who are colliding one more time at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship in what I've decided will be a Hell in a Cell match. They have a backstage brawl here tonight to determine who gets the last-minute momentum boost before that big bout this weekend. Roxanne Perez will call out Charlotte Flair before they go one-on-one at WrestleMania. Alexa Bliss has something to say after beating the WWE Women's Champion Becky Lynch, upsetting her last week in a non-title match. What's next for Alexa Bliss? Becky Lynch calls out Rhea Ripley, her WrestleMania opponent. LA Knight and Finn Balor finally wage war after the back and forths they've had in recent weeks. John Cena and CM Punk once again team up, this time to take on the Bloodline, with Solo Sikoa getting involved before Solo battles Roman Reigns this weekend at WrestleMania in a last man standing match, and before John Cena and CM Punk go one-on-one for the first time ever here on SmackDown in WWE 2K24. Then the main event that we've been looking forward to for the last couple of weeks here. We'll be watching this match on today's show. Gunther defending the WWE Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match against two very worthy challengers in Damian Priest and Big E. So I'm looking forward to that match. We are in St. Louis, Missouri tonight. I think we're good. I mean, let's use any last-minute power cards. We got a lot of fucking power cards. Scouted. I know a guy. Prevent the effects of a first power card played on you. Can we use this? Let's see. Prevent the effects of the first power card played on you next week. Can't block GM or brand power cards. Yes. Let's use this next week. Alright. So we'll use it for next, because we're leaving after this. We're leaving 2K24 for 2K25. So let's do all this shit while we can. We can use that next week if we must. Add 4 weeks to a superstar contract's duration, blah, 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 blah. I think we're good. I think we're all set. Well, let's look at the health spot real quick. Oh, that's sending someone to a all right. That's sending someone to the spa, so they can't be on the show, but we need everyone on the show tonight. And we also just bought the Coliseum, actually. So tonight's SmackDown, we'll see. It's very short-lived because we're going to be transferring over to the, WWE 2K25 GM mode pretty soon. But once we do, we will not be in a Coliseum anymore. We'll be back in the rinky-dinky high school gymnasium. But anyway, let's get into the show. Confirm booking. We are watching the main event, which I'm looking forward to. All right. We are simulating everything up until the main event. This match doesn't really matter. It's more for momentum. Seth Rollins goes over. Injury alert! Shawn Michaels injured for 4 weeks! Oh, fuck. Brother, that is the main event of our WrestleMania. What the fuck? Oh, no! Oh, my God, no. Shawn Michaels gets hurt. What are we going to do? We might have to plug in Cena and Punk in a triple threat. Holy shit, that really sucks. Fuck, I probably shouldn't have put them in a backstage brawl. Whew. Roxanne Perez calls out Charlotte. That's terrible timing. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Finn Balor beats LA Knight. It's probably LA Knight's last match on SmackDown. I'm kind of considering not picking him up for the next season in 2K25, but we'll see. Alexa Bliss, popularity up 1. We are simulating this match as well. John Cena and CM Punk beating the Bloodline. Rivalry grows between Reigns and Sikoa. We'll probably add in this step, honestly, whoever loses is banned from SmackDown. If Solo wins, Roman's gone. If Roman wins, Solo's gone. That's probably what we'll do. Becky calls out Rhea for an excellent promo. And we are watching this match for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, Damian Priest, and Big E in a triple threat match. Man, I'm still kind of stunned over that Shawn Michaels injury. We just fucked ourselves with that one. Fuck. So Shawn Michaels will not be at WrestleMania. And quite honestly, it's not even like Rollins and Michaels has been building for that long. I mean, they already had their rubber match like a few months ago when Rollins beat Michaels to regain the championship. Michaels has been on a pursuit to get the belt back. So the story makes sense in that sense, but it's not like, oh man, look at SmackDown. This is like we're in fucking Saudi Arabia. Holy shit. That looks cool. Alright, we could skip through this shit. I just wanted to see what it looked like. The unfortunate part is that we're going to be losing this arena very soon. This is only for WrestleMania weekend. Brother, we could have just done the fucking Intercontinental Championship match on Sunday. And we still can. Honestly, like, this is going to open up a spot. I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Do we just do another triple threat with... because Punk and Cena doesn't really have a story. I mean, they were just going to face each other. Both of them were involved in that #1 contenders match a couple of weeks ago. We already had a triple threat with them and Shawn Michaels that Shawn won. And we might just have to make it a triple threat with, with Punk and Cena instead. And then what does that mean for the last match? I mean, either we do a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship on that show, which honestly I might. I might do that. We'll see. Depending on what happens in this match, I might just do Gunther versus one of these two guys, depending on if he loses the belt or not. Gunther just chucking Big E right down to the mat. Now he's got full control of Damian Priest. Choking him over that top rope. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We might run back Balor and LA Knight on Sunday. That's a possibility. I mean, it doesn't really feel like a Mania match. I mean, although they have been feuding, to be fair, they have had their fair share of run-ins. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're going to do.
He's searching for something.
Big E takes out Priest, goes for Gunther, who has a chair in hand, making Gunther even more dangerous. Priest prevents the effect of the chair. And I've been looking forward to this match. I mean, Gunther's been... Oh, man, what a chair shot right to the fucking head of Gunther. And Big E lays out Priest. But yeah, Gunther's been champion for quite a number of months now. He has really dominated the Intercontinental Championship scene, aside from that 2 or 3 week period where he dropped the belt to LA Knight. He's really been dominating the IC title scene here on SmackDown for the better part of the past year and a half. During his first run as Intercontinental Champion, he knocked off Rey Mysterio to become champ, retained against Rey Mysterio. He retained against... he beat Trick Williams. I don't think that was a championship match. He beat Sheamus on SmackDown. On this SmackDown a year ago, on the penultimate SmackDown before WrestleMania, he beat Sheamus to retain that belt. The audio of which was ruined here on the channel, but still a match that happened. Gunther still beat Sheamus. Nice clothesline there from Gunther to Big E. Then he lost the championship to LA Knight earlier this year at Backlash before getting the belt back on SmackDown soon after. Regaining the gold in the weeks that followed, beating LA Knight to retain the championship, I believe, in a tables match. He knocked off Dragon Lee to retain the title. He knocked off CM Punk just recently to retain the championship on SmackDown. So Gunther's been making the rounds recently. This would be his 4th consecutive successful title defense. If he could walk away, still the champ, but none of those matches were triple threats. He does not have to be pinned to lose the championship in this match. But if he has anything to say about it, he's going to walk away with the belt here tonight, looking to pin Big E. Only gets a 1 count. Priest has Gunther now, getting him back to his feet. He's going to pick him up, looking for a glam slam type maneuver. Gunther right back to his feet.
And he goes into the ring.
Oh, Priest knocks Gunther out, has Gunther up on his shoulders. Face first right into the turnbuckle. And Big E clobbers Priest right down to the mat. He's got Priest up. He's got him up on his shoulders. Looking for a big ending, but not exactly connecting with one. Gunther has Big E now. Just 3 meaty men slapping meat, right? Like Big E would say. Nice running power slam. Nice drop kick there from Priest. Big E right back to his feet. These two just all exchanging blows simultaneously. Oh, just chucking Priest right down to the mat, and Gunther going for Big E, but misses. Big E's got Gunther up over his shoulders while Priest runs or flees down to the outside to get out of harm's way.
Taking this one back to the ring now. Down to and a double axe handle smash.
Big E now taking Priest into the corner, face first into the turnbuckle post.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
While Gunther watches from ringside very intelligently, scouting his competition and allowing them to beat the hell out of each other. But Big E has something to say about it. Getting chucked into the ropes. Big E getting chopped right down to the mat. This would be a great consolation prize, by the way, for Big E, who narrowly fell short against Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship at Survivor Series last month. Has had a real breakout year here on SmackDown, arriving onto the scene, going on a losing streak before becoming the #1 contender and challenging for the championship at Survivor Series, as I mentioned earlier. But speaking of Rollins, he will have to find a new #1 contender, unless we can nurse Shawn Michaels back to health, which is possible. Big E just taking Priest and chucking him right down to the fucking mat. Holy shit. Nice neck breaker there from Gunther. Oh my god, the unadulterated strength from Gunther. Picking him up right down to the mat.
He returns to the ring. Well-placed punch.
Nice punch there from Big E. All three guys just beating the shit out of each other. Gunther's got Priest now. Oh man, but Priest gets out of it. Nice reversal there. Big boot from Big E. Can capitalize on Gunther rolling to the outside. Throwing him into the turnbuckle. Nice clothesline. Great clothesline there from Big E, who goes for the cover, could win the championship, but Gunther back in the ring to break it up. Oh, nice fucking headbutt there from Gunther, I believe. Oh, face first. The Priest, he's got Gunther. Looking to lock in a submission here. Will Gunther get out of it? And he does. He's got Priest up and lays him out. Big E now laying those blows in on Gunther. Great suplex, just missing the chair. Big E riding a wave of momentum now. Still no finishers from any three of these men. This would have been a perfect addition to the WrestleMania card, but we also have to figure out who's next for Rollins. I mean, we still don't know. Oh, Priest! Back first goes Big E right out of the chair. Gunther retaliates with a dropkick. The Priest pins Big E. Oh, it's just a 1 count. Big E went back first onto the chair, now face first with a leg drop. Gunther with the steel chair misses on a Priest. In a face first. He's got to pin him. He's got to pin him, and he does. No rope breaks in a triple threat. 2. Oh, just kicks out at 2 to Priest. Gunther nearly retaining the championship. Big E now looking to throw Gunther out of the ring, instead faking him out. Priest, he's got Big E up. The South of Heaven chokes him out of the chair. Gunther's out of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Does it. Damian Priest does not pin Gunther, but we have a new Intercontinental Champion. The man that's been scouting Gunther for weeks manages to steal the Intercontinental title. Looks like we know our 5th match at Mania this week, and it's going to be Priest. It's going to be Gunther. 1-on-1.
And he went in there and made it happen.
We still have yet to do Priest and Gunther 1-on-1, so that actually makes perfect sense. We'll do it this Sunday at WrestleMania now that we have a spot open. New champ. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, we can simulate this shit. We can simulate this shit. Alright, pretty good SmackDown, pretty good SmackDown. We also made $178,000, not bad. right. Back in last place, but you know what? It's all right. It's the effort that counts, right? Veto random superstar applied. Alexa Bliss, well, it's fine. She wasn't even going to be on the show anyway, so honestly, that kind of works out well. Alexa Bliss can't be on the show. Yeah, we know. John Cena says, what the hell happened to my title shot? You know, the one that you promised you would give me. Major decrease. Oh, well, maybe we'll use the raise superstar morale on him. Bronson Reed says, hey, boss, I have a proposition for you. How about you and I have ourselves a little partnership in the next couple of weeks? I'll just say yes, because it doesn't even matter, because we're not continuing on the 2K24 mode. All right. So let's do this. Fuck. Injury rehab. Reduces by... That's not enough. If Sean was out for 2 weeks, that would work. Fuck. We have 3 of these. Let's use one on Cena. Is anyone not happy? Core Jade, who gives a shit? Tiffany, we're probably not re-signing anyway. Well, I mean, it actually doesn't even really matter because, again, we're not re-signing any of these people. We're moving on to draft mode in the next game. All right, so let's see here. I'll just use it on John Cena. Why not? Now he's down to 3 weeks. Oh, great. Alright. Fuck. Well, we can't use that on Sean. Let's buy the WrestleMania arena. We won't do that. I think we're just gonna make the... We're just gonna make that a triple threat. I think that's the plan here. So let's open the show with the match. The Intercontinental Championship has not been defended at Mania in a few years, I don't think. Let's do this. Damian Priest and Gunther. The Intercontinental Championship, I like that. The rest of the card will remain the same. Charlotte and Roxy and Perez. It's going to be Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's title. Looking forward to that one. Last man standing between Roman Reigns and Solo. We'll have no interference. We'll watch the match. I may regret it, but we'll watch the match. We already had Jimmy Uso interfere previously, so that's fine. We won't do interference. Bloodline Rules, honestly, would be perfect, but that's in the next game. Bloodline Rules would have been fucking perfect for this match. And then main event. Hell in the Cell, right? Well, not a fucking tag team match, but we'll do a triple threat Hell in the Cell match. Because it was supposed to be Shawn and Seth inside Hell in the Cell, so we'll make this Hell in the Cell instead to give it some more oomph. Rollins, Cena, and CM Punk. I like that. Alright, cool. Self-promo for Bronson Reed. Self-promo for, let's see. I was going to do one for Alexa Bliss, but she can't be on the show. Let's do Balor here. Let's do LA Knights, and we will do... Gunther is already on the show, so we'll do one for Big E. None of the women will get promo time, I guess. It'll just all be the men. We do have 2 women's matches on the show, which is good. That is good. One randomly booked Hell in the Cell match. That's actually perfect. That is actually perfect. Let's use that. Awesome. Cool. Oh, shit. Alright. I think we're good to go. Oh, that's actually kind of perfect. The commissioner goal is to have one last man standing match this week. I did not do that on purpose. I was always planning to have a last man standing match on the show. Imagine SmackDown having fucking 5.5 million viewers now. 5,700,000. That'd be nuts. They came close to that on Fox, but even like their first Fox number was even lower than that. It was like 4 million or something like that. But anyway, this is our lineup for WrestleMania 2006. I'm looking forward to this show. Damian Priest and Gunther will run it back after Priest just beat Gunther on SmackDown to become champion. They're going to run it back on tonight's WrestleMania show to kick it off. Gunther will get his rematch for the IC title here tonight. Bronson Reed is back. He will address the audience. These are all like vignettes, promos. It doesn't really matter. We'll hear from Knight and Balor and Big E. What's next for all of them? Charlotte Flair and Roxanne Perez will go one-on-one in a WrestleMania rematch 5 years in the making. I believe the last match these two had against each other was at Mania 5 years ago, and Charlotte beat Roxanne to regain the WWE Women's title. At that point, the SmackDown Women's belt. So they're going to run it back here tonight, one-on-one. I'm looking forward to this one with the roles reversed. That should be a fun match. Becky Lynch will take on Rhea Ripley one-on-one for the WWE Women's Championship for the first time ever on pay-per-view, so I'm looking forward to that match. A WrestleMania match in real life last year, actually. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa in a last man standing match. This is the end of the feud. The loser of this match will be banned from SmackDown. Will have to be sent off from SmackDown. Maybe even the winner as well, depending on what happens in the draft. And then in the main event, Rollins is fucking getting hurt, dude. Rollins is not walking away from this thing unscathed. I mean, he is fucking getting hurt. Can we give... I mean, it doesn't even matter, actually, because, again, we're going into 2K25, so we may not even re-sign him, but we'll see. Seth Rollins, John Cena, and CM Punk in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the whole show. That is coming up on the last episode of MyGM Mode, hashtag GSM for GM, coming up this weekend on the channel, probably Sunday, episode 100. Before we move on to WWE 2K25 GM Mode, which should be a lot of fun. So until then, folks, have an awesome one. I'm Graham GSM Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.